Did it surprise you that some parents criticized the play and actually wanted to shut it down?
Yeah, it didn't surprise me at all, because they've been criticising Spring Awakening since Wiedekind wrote it. Wiedekind found it very, very difficult to actually get it performed. It was not performed in Britain until 1974 when the National Theatre did a performance. A lot of parents take the view that school theatre should be either bland and inoffensive. I don't believe it should be offensive. Being provocative is not the same as being offensive. They feel that they want that. They feel they like comedy because it makes people feel good, and feel-good factors are very, very important for the participants and for the audience. They may like musicals because they're exciting, and they teach kids to dance and sing, and I think in a good school theatre programme there's got to be room for a big musical, there's got to be room for comedy, there's got to be room for more serious tragic plays or whatever. No doubt about that. I'm not surprised at all that parents take exception to the content in Spring Awakening, but I think parents would be very surprised to see how much fun we had doing the play. Students really enjoyed doing the play. We just had one laugh after the other. There wasn't a single cross word between myself, the lecturer, and the students at any point. It was just a wonderful experience, and it was a very positive experience. And the play is actually very, very funny. Very, very funny in certain scenes. Some of the scenes between the children are very, very funny. And obviously the teachers are caricatured, and I think that Wiedekind was very, very cruel about the educational profession. But I think one of the most important qualities any teacher should have is the ability to laugh at themselves.
Where have you been when you directed this scene in your role as a school principal?
Where was I? Oh, I have no problem separating the two. I think...
But you're separating the two, so are there two in the Connolly?
At least I'd say 2,000. Yeah, because I think we all role play. And I think that a good teacher, I've always felt that a good teacher needs to be a performer. And I think that a good teacher adopts, in the space of a 45-minute lesson, which is a performance, does adopt multiple roles. If you're trying to communicate to 15 students in front of you who are all individuals and have individual needs, then if you're not able to be a shape changer, a comedian, a role player, then really you're going to find it very difficult. If you sit there as a kind of a totem and give the lesson in the same way as a priest may preach a sermon to a silent congregation, then I don't think you can make an effective communication to students. Students are in a world where media is continually more and more increasingly interactive. They demand interaction with their teachers. And I have no issues about rehearsing any of the scenes from the point of view of, because essentially I'm rehearsing scenes with Nick Connolly. I'm not researching scenes as Principal St. Julian's.